But Balaam answered them, even if Balak gave me his palace filled with silver and gold, I could not do anything great or small to go beyond the command of my Lord. I wanted to point that out because he's saying, go beyond the command of my Lord. That night God came to Balaam and said, since these men have come to summon you, go with them, but do only what I tell you. Balaam's donkey. Balaam got up in the morning, saddled his donkey, and went with the princes of Moab. But God was very angry when he went. And the angel of the Lord stood in the road to oppose him. Balaam was riding on his donkey, and his 2 servants were with him. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord standing in the road with a drawn sword in his hand, she turned off the road into a field. Balaam beat her to get her back on the road. So remember, we just talked about Balaam. Balaam deals with divinations and craftery and such. So he got up, he was doing what he was supposedly doing what the Lord has told him. But was he really? Was there some type of sneaky thought pattern or something that he was thinking at that time? Because it says, but God was very angry when he went. So let's continue to read. Then the angel of the Lord stood in a narrow path between 2 vineyards, with walls on both sides. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, she pressed close to the wall, crushing Balaam's foot against it. So he beat her again. Then the angel of the Lord moved on ahead and stood in a narrow place where there was no room to turn, either to the right or to the left. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, she lay down under Balaam, and he was angry and beat her with his staff. Then the Lord opened the donkey's mouth, and she said to Balaam, what have I done to you to make you beat me these 3 times? Balaam answered the donkey, you have made a fool of me. If I had a sword in my hand, I would kill you right now. The donkey said to Balaam, am I not your own donkey, which you have always ridden to this day? Have I been in the habit of doing this to you? No, he said. Quick pause. So, again, the donkey saw the angel of the Lord. The donkey knew what to do. The donkey saw the angel of the Lord with the drawn sword. What would you do if you were on your way somewhere and you saw an angel standing? I mean, with a drawn sword. That means something. That tells you something right there. And this donkey, I mean, its eyes were opened, and then the Lord, allowed its mouth to speak, and it spoke to Balaam. So I'm not sure at this point if Balaam was shocked, because once again he was dealing in crafts and such. If he thought he did it, or maybe he was just shocked and surprised, but he was still angry at the same time. So he spoke back to the donkey and said, you're making a fool of me. And then the donkey's telling him, have I ever done something like this before? What kind of thoughts or feelings do you have? I know if I saw an angel of the Lord appearing before me, I would I would be like, dear Lord, God on earth, Jesus, God, I hope you sent your angel for me and not against me. I would be scared. I couldn't move. I couldn't go on. Nope.